Okay, so you're a creator. You've been putting in the work, grinding out YouTube shorts, but you're just not seeing the views. It's super frustrating, I get it. So today, I want you to think of me as your personal strategist. I'm about to hand you the exact 8-point playbook that turns those low-performing videos into potential hits. Let's get this fixed. So let's just get right to it, right? Why are your shorts hitting a wall while other creators seem to just blow up overnight? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it is not luck, not even close. It's a system. There are specific, repeatable hacks that the pros use, and today, we're going to break that system down, piece by piece. Look, your first fight isn't with the YouTube algorithm. It's with the viewer's thumb. That thumb is just swiping and swiping and swiping. Your one and only job in the first few seconds is to win that fight, to stop the scroll. So let's dive into the exact tactics to make that happen. This covers the first 3 points of our audit. Point number 1, your opening line, the very first thing out of your mouth, has to land in under 3 seconds. Seriously, no exceptions. This isn't just some casual intro, it does the same job as a title and a thumbnail on a regular video. It has to instantly scream what the video is about and why someone should even care. If you take longer than 3 seconds, they're already gone. Point number 2 happens even faster. Within the very first second, you need what we call a pattern interrupt. You have to picture a viewer just scrolling, kind of zoned out. You need to hit him with a visual or audio jolt to snap them out of it. Think of a sudden zoom, a quick transition, a weird sound effect, or even just some text that flashes on screen. That sudden change forces their brain to switch from passive scrolling to active watching. And point number 3 is all about combining that visual jolt with a really powerful verbal hook. And look, you don't have to reinvent the wheel here. These templates are proven to work because they tap right into human psychology. You can create a little FOMO, challenge what they know, or create a sense of urgency. Just plug your topic into one of these formulas and you've got an instant proven scroll stopper. Okay, great. You stopped the scroll. But that's only half the battle, right? Now you have to turn that scroller into a viewer who actually sticks around. This next set of hacks is all about building what I call a retention engine to keep them locked in until the very end. Which brings us to point number 4. And honestly, this might be the most underrated hack on this entire list. Use big, bold, on-screen captions. Here's why it works so well. Just listening to something is a passive activity. It's super easy to zone out. But reading is an active task. It forces you to focus. By adding captions, you make the viewer engage on a deeper level, and that dramatically boosts the chance they'll finish the video. And that idea leads perfectly into point number 5. You have got to create an emotional arc. You know, every great movie, every great story, and yes, every great short takes you on an emotional little journey. If your video is just a flat line of facts, people are going to get bored and just swipe away. Your retention graph will literally be a picture of their boredom. This is a perfect illustration of what I'm talking about. Just look at this breakdown of a short about charging a phone with potatoes. It's an emotional roller coaster. It starts with disappointment, then builds to excitement. Then there's a conflict, a climax where it fails, but then a surprise twist at the end gives you a win. That journey is what glues people to the screen. So you have to ask yourself, how can I create that same roller coaster in my own content? All right, so we've covered viewer psychology. Now, let's talk about the algorithm itself. To really win on YouTube, you have to understand what the platform wants and then give it exactly that. These next 2 points are all about technical strategies that send massive positive signals straight to the algorithm. Point number 6, aim for a video length between 50 and 60 seconds. The data here is, well, it's undeniable. You can see it on the chart. Videos in that 50 to 60 second sweet spot absolutely crush shorter ones. But why? Well, YouTube's whole business is about keeping people on the platform longer. So, getting someone to watch a longer short all the way through, that's a huge signal to the algorithm that your content is top-notch, and it'll reward you with way more views. Now, point number 7 is a big one that a lot of creators totally miss. Adding a custom thumbnail. Yeah, for shorts. Most people think thumbnails don't matter, but a huge chunk of your views can actually come from YouTube search and browse. And in those places, your short is competing head-to-head with long-form videos. A custom thumbnail is your secret weapon to win that click. And here's exactly how you do it. It's actually super simple. First, you design a really eye-catching thumbnail, but in that vertical 9:16 format.
Second, you just drop that image into your video edit for like a fraction of a second. Third, when you're uploading in the YouTube app, you tap the little pencil icon and you just scrub through to find that exact frame. Upload it, and that's it. Your short now looks professional and can compete anywhere on the platform.
Okay, this brings us to point number 8, and you could argue it's the most important one because it's the foundation for everything else we've talked about. We've covered some powerful hacks, but I gotta be straight with you, none of them will save a bad idea. You have to start with something people actually want to watch in the first place.
The solution? Stop guessing. Instead, you need to use data to your advantage. There's a process for this called viral idea sourcing. Tools like vidIQ can actually show you what's already getting massive views in your niche. This lets you model your content on proven ideas and formats, which makes success repeatable, not just some random lucky break.
And there you have it. That's your complete 8-point viral audit. Before you hit publish on your next short, just run it through this checklist. Number 1, is the hook under 3 seconds? 2, is there a pattern interrupt in the first second? 3, are you using an emotional hook? 4, are there on-screen captions? 5, does it have an emotional arc? 6, is it in that 50 to 60 second sweet spot? 7, did you add a custom thumbnail? And 8, did you start with an idea that's already proven to work? This is the blueprint.
We've just walked through the entire strategy, from that very first second all the way to the final upload. You now have the exact playbook that top creators are using to go viral. The whole system is right here, in your hands. So, the only question left is, what are you going to create with it first?